Recording, video's recording, chat room is ready. Yep, we're good. All right, here we go. This all starts in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome to There Will Be Dungeons, the continuing D&D story of a wacky group of rad heroes who go out into the world and kick A and take names. I'm Scott Johnson with Bo Schwartz, John Jagger, Kristen Ashton, Kyle Ferguson, and still joining us this week, we have Ben Bumhofer, and Carter Johnson. And for clarity and for full openness, she's my daughter. All right, no nepotism here. Just saying, we're related. Anyway, it's good to be back. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for listening live if you're watching right now. And if you're not, thanks for grabbing us on the podcast or the VOD. We appreciate that as well. Toward the end of the show, we'll talk about how you can support your favorite D&D show. But before we do all of that, we have a show to do ourselves. So let's jump right back in with Kristen and her recap of last week on There Will Be Dungeons.
Last week on There Will Be Dungeons, the weary warriors wasted no whiles for winks, but before betting, Varel's curiosity called out questions from the curious compound caking the complex. They all then raided the resource room, returning with reaped rewards. Finally rested and restored, they prepped for pulsating portals to poop them perfectly into the pen of the perversity. Swiftly they were swept through palpitating passages and were deposited deftly by a distracted disputant. The team took to taking him down, missing most maims the Mind Flayer made for more marauders, but brutality had his brains busted alongside his allies. Corridor clear, they made out muffled moans coming from a closed capacity. Down to the doorway they dared, revealing a room with multiple Mind Flayers and no gnomes nodded over a nasty, noxious noose festering with Flayer Fosters and a sudden security ape. The fight was ferocious. It was daring do as Eddie fell free, fleeing for freedom, while Chance dealt with damage he dared while dangling. Hope fumed, frustrated, her fires fell flat next to Nash, reveling in the ravagings of his rings. Varel and Stanley, despite their dauntless dabs, met with mitigated musters from mind blasts. Both bore the boon of bereaving their brothers as their brains became the bullseyes for the baddies until Eddie, hoping for heroics, vacated Varel's mane from a malicious mouth, while Stanley altered his appearance into that of an ape. Mind Flayers melted, Nash slew the security simian before the fight finally finished. Reunited with the recognized rogues, the group looked to lick their lesions before busting in on the base blowout. Now rejoin our heroes as they forward further toward a fearsome fate. Will Varel manage to make it out without multiple mental maimings? How long will Chance and Eddie pursue the plan before pilfering more products? And what will Stanley turn into next? Stay tuned for today's adventure in the wide world of The Wastes.
That brings us to where we once were before. Bo, it's all yours.
Hope, Stanley, Varel, Nash, Chance, and Eddie. Combat has just ended in this small laboratory-like room with a broken pool in the center of it. Everyone is fatigued, wet from sweat or from the water, and a purple, very watery, not thick liquid has sort of spilled out all over the floor in this room. The room is otherwise quite dimly illuminated from lights on the ceiling, like as if they were not turned up full all the way. And the corpses of 2 Mind Flayers, a security monkey, and a human in red robes lie upon the ground. Now, before we begin, I would like everyone headphones off except Carter and Ben.
Okay.
Carter and Ben, are you here alone?
Yes.
All right. So for the benefit of our listeners and us, I wanted to cover off a few things that you could, share with the party in terms of this area, right? So, you've had your adventures since your time on the old black site where we were, almost a year and a half ago. You found, after living some time down there, you found your way through some subterranean tunnels, including railways. But what ended up happening is you were assaulted by bugbears and taken captive and brought here. You were brought in bags, so you didn't see how you got here. But you're familiar with this location. The Mind Flayer, surprisingly, you thought maybe you were dead, but surprisingly, you woke up in an area here that had a bed, that had, rooms for you to relax. The Illithids would have brought you whatever books they could and entertainments. There's also a location here that's a gym, probably a facility from long ago, where the lizard folk and bugbear, who behave very strangely, somewhat like automatons, but they sort of live out their daily, off-shift routines in this area. So you've been brought there to exercise, so to speak, and play games with them. Whether you participated a lot is up to you to come up with, but you're familiar with that part of the facility in addition to your own. So I'm about to reveal it to everyone on the map so they have a sense of what's there, but you're going to have to explain to them. Okay. And in addition, in your facilities, they've offered you delicious foods. Like, what would your character's favorite foods be?
Anything.
Oh gosh, I haven't even thought about that.
So like big turkey dinners, poutine, anything your mind, because they can pull things from the void, although your characters don't really know that. You've been fed the best foods. You've been treated better than ever. And even though I'm sure Eddie's probably contemplated escape more than Chance, at a certain point you would have grown comfortable enough that at least they were treating you like almost like nobles. This is the best you've been ever treated, apart from your lack of freedom. Of course, you did wake up this morning having been tied up and then brought to this room for God knows what. The thing is about the Illithids, they don't really use voice, and the bugbears and lizard folk don't really talk, so they just kind of grunt and do nice things for you without explaining what the context is.
Okay.
But now, you're about to be lowered into this pool of squid-like things head first, and you're not quite sure what that's about. But I'm going to reveal the map for everyone, and it's going to be, if you want to be a bit inventive about things, go ahead, but I'm going to reveal it. Everyone, any questions? Anything you guys want to know?
Don't think so.
All right, then we can headphones. Carter, sorry?
Nope, no.
Okay.
None.
Headphones back on. Let's go. I do the sign for headphones back on.
Got it. We back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
All right. So as it stands, you're all in the room. The din of combat has stopped, and you're all sort of standing there looking at one another in shock and surprise. Maybe not shock and surprise, but the look after a big fight, which would be like, whew, I guess.
Does that look involve a short rest?
That is entirely up to you.
I mean, I feel like we could use one.
All right, I've reverted back from being a big ape. I'll just be regular Stanley now.
Oh, it's too bad. Kind of liked your big ape self. Should have stayed in that form, Stanley.
Oh yeah, you were a fan of it.
Yep. It looked good on you. You wore it well.
I'm gonna go over and just wrap my arms around Stanley's leg and just give him a hug and say, "Hi, Stanley."
Hi. Hello, Chance. It's surprising to see you again. How did you even come to be in this place?
Well, we were sleeping, and then, at least I was, and then woke up here.
That's it. It's been months since we saw you last.
Oh, no, that's just how I got into this room.
Okay, give me the quick version of how you came from when we last saw you falling down into that pit to here.
Okay, well, Eddie and I fell down, and then we fought a whole lot. And then Eddie said a lot of mean things. And then he tried to take Sticky from me. And then he said some more mean things. And then he took Sticky from me. And then he started digging. And then I kind of followed. And then he kept saying more mean things. And then we found some tracks. And then we walked on the tracks. And I had a lot of fun trying to balance. And it was really neat and stuff. And then all of a sudden, Eddie said, "Shush, be quiet," and I asked him why, and then he yelled at me again, and then all of a sudden I couldn't see anything, and then after that I was in a room, and then there was food everywhere, and it was awesome, and then I went to bed one day, and then I woke up in here.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, I have no questions following.
Me neither. We assumed you guys were dead.
Oh, I thought you were looking for us this whole time.
I mean, we looked really hard for you guys and still no luck, but here you are. What a great opportunity to be here at this moment.
I mean,
Yeah.
clearly we were looking. We found you, didn't we?
Of course. And I give another extra, like, hard hug on the leg.
All right. I'm gonna start doing the like drag leg move to go over and retrieve diplomacy from the other side of the room.
Eddie's gonna step forward and say, "Not that we're not glad to see you, but what are you guys doing here?"
Saving the world.
And these two, while we were at it.
Well, the children are the future. I've heard such sayings.
Wait, Varel, we haven't had a discussion about this, but these aren't children.
Hi, I'm
Act like
Chance.
children.
These are fully grown adult gnomes. They're short by nature. This is just how big they get.
Like the shit eaters.
Yes, like the shit eaters. Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet you, shit eaters.
we prefer to be called gnomes.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Very well. Gnomes, your battle was most helpful.
Are you okay? Your head looks a little red.
My brains were being invaded by beaks and tentacles. I will recover in time.
There's also my knife might be in there. Can I have that back?
In his head? Oh, right. Yeah.
It's stuck in his helmet.
That's right.
Please do.
That's a
Just
funny visual.
lean down and I'll take it out in there.
Shunk.
Excellent. Are we on a time limit? Did we alert security? Do
I
need
mean,
to move?
we did, but I would think if anything else was going to be making its way here, they'd be on us already. I suggest we take whatever time we need to recover and then continue.
I'm in full agreement. And
I
I'd
mean,
like.
I have to admit, I'm not exactly doing the best at the moment. In fact, I think maybe it might be worth the trouble of trying one of the monster menders and see if we can get a jump on this.
If it's any interest to you, there is a cafeteria around here somewhere.
Ooh, says Nash. Where's this cafeteria?
What's the cafeteria?
Yeah, I know what that is. Where? Tell me.
Of course you do.
Tell where? We say in the vicinity. Like how far?
I'm actually not sure.
Well, that's a fat lot of help you are there, Shorty. And then I turn around and say, so what are we doing? Are we sitting? Are we chilling? What are we doing? Try the drink, Stanley. Let's see how this goes.
All right, I will. Who has the monster mender? Did we put him in?
I don't.
My
It's in your
bag?
bag, I
Put in the
think.
bag of holding.
Yeah.
Did I? Because I didn't add it to my inventory.
You might have written it down rather than add it, but the tooltips are there. Who has which monster benders? There was a total of 20.
I've got 5 of them.
Okay.
I don't remember if I did.
Morello, do you still have your one monster bender?
No,
you drank
I don't
that.
have any pockets.
There should be 19 remaining.
I might have added. I might have been too focused typing in the laser swords and bracers. We did take them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll add them now. There were 19 of them.
Yeah.
Well, Hope's got 5, and Varel drank 1 to fix his hand, so you have 14 that you should add. Should be an item that you can add to your inventory.
Okay, I will add that right now.
You took the 14, and who's got all the blue bulls?
What are the blue
I've
pills?
got 5.
Oh, right. I don't have any.
Hope has 5. That means You still have a blue bull, Vorel, right?
No, it goes in the bag. We put everything in the bag, to my knowledge.
All right, then you get 15 blue bulls, John.
All right. Sorry, I can't keep track of more than 2 numbers at once. How many monster menders?
14 monster vendors, 15 blue bulls,
Okay.
and 1
Thank
onion.
Is it really an onion?
No.
I was like, I don't remember that. I'm getting all excited about an onion.
My loot is getting more sophisticated. There's an onion. I should have saved that. That'd be a great loot to find.
Yep.
Vorel, are you looking to have another one of these as well? You also seem in need of recovery.
All right. We use the monster menders and then we move. We keep this train rolling.
Very well. I'll take one out, hand it to Vorel, take one out, and drink it myself.
Do you have any extra by any chance?
No, it was
Chance.
just the 2 of them.
Okay.
Wow.
I reach into my pocket and pull out a little tiny bit of something and put it in my mouth.
Okay, hold on. What does this do?
I have back guano. You people eat back guano?
You people.
8d4 plus 8.
I'm just saying, if you're, if you're hard up.
Look, if anyone eats back guano, I'm assuming it's you.
I don't
You're the
look-
one with the back guano.
I got 4 cups of it in my bags or in my
It doesn't
pockets.
smell like it.
If you want it, it's yours. Otherwise, I'm gonna lay on my back, and I lay on my back and stare at the ceiling.
Okay, you lay in the thick. You lay in like the inches high water.
Yep,
purple water.
no problem.
A little squid flops near you and looks like it's trying to get closer to you.
A squid.
Yeah,
How
there were squids in the pool.
Hope's gonna walk over and step on it with her robot leg.
Okay, make an attack roll with advantage.
I was gonna eat it, so it's probably best that you did what you're doing.
A 20, not natural.
Okay, roll your base damage, please.
Four damage.
Okay, you step on it, but it's sinewy. You damage it, but it doesn't. It's like rubbery. It sort of bounces out from underneath your metal leg, and like it just shoots out, just goes boom, hits the wall, and is sort of in the corner of the room.
Cool. Hope will keep her eyes on it. She's satisfied for the moment.
All right. So Hope's standing above you, Nash, while you're laying down in water.
Yeah, and I see that, and I go, if that's another blasted worm, we need to kill it.
It's not a worm. It's a squid?
Yeah, but what's to stop it from crawling up somebody's a-hole and taking control of their mind? We've seen this before.
So why are you sitting in the liquid?
I don't know. It's really comfy and chill here. I kind of like it. It's
Hope
cool
will just
too.
nod and keep a lookout for other creepy crawlies.
All right. So who's drinking Monster Mender?
John.
I am.
and
I'm
Will.
gonna drink 2 of them, as a matter of fact.
Okay. That's 2 saving throws for you.
Okay. Well, I failed the first one, so I'm assuming that what's
Yeah.
done is done.
You're now poisoned for 12 hours.
What? Okay.
Forel, however, is not.
And I gained 27 hit points to 46.
Vorel, do you need more, or are you going to be good with just the one?
Pass it out.
I recommend using the potions.
How many do you want?
Let's see. I got 29 off that one. I mean, we can just chug these things and keep moving. I'm at 75 right now. Another one would tap me off.
All right. I hand Vorel another Monster Mender, and now having recovered fully, I am going to cast. Where is it? I know I have it. Lesser Restoration on myself and remove the poison.
Oh, well then throw me one of your bottles because I need about 20 hit points.
Okay, so I'm assuming you were saying this because you just saw me heal myself. which makes me think that you're assuming I'm going to do the same to you if you drink it and get poisoned.
Well, I just thought maybe you'd spend the heal on me because I'm only about, I don't know, 22 points down or something. But instead, you drank the whole damn thing and then healed yourself like some kind of bastard. So just give me give me one of them. It's fine.
He doesn't have any more, remember? That's what he said.
You guys, hold on a second, and I'll get up out of the water and move away from Chance and say, just hand me one. We'll make it. They can't see. Sleight of hand it
And
right
I
over
follow him.
I say, Chance, buddy, he has an extra. He's been holding it for me. We talked about this forever ago. Don't worry about it.
Nash, what are you going to do if this poisons you? I can't sit here and just cure poisons all day.
Well, maybe it won't poison me. I eat a lot of weird stuff.
Maybe you don't even seem that hurt. You've got like a scraped elbow right now.
All right. I'm just
We could give him
saying,
one.
in this next fight, if there's
Don't
Look,
hog all
I'll
the
tell
monster
you.
men.
I'll tell you what. I will give you one. You may use it at your discretion.
Okay.
Be smart about it.
Okay. He knows what he's
Nash.
doing. John knows what he's doing.
Nash,
He knows I
look
get
at me.
scarcity mechanic head, and I won't use things that I think are too scarce. So now what he's gonna do is he's gonna give me that thing, and then I'm gonna sit on it for like the next 4 weeks and not use it.
He's like a mobile store for Monster Bender.
All right.
Nash, look at me.
Yeah. Yes.
You are not getting You're not getting cured of poison if you poison yourself.
Why? You'd do it for if this was Hope, you'd just cure the poison. Why not me?
It's not Hope. Hope has been responsible, and she's not even hurt right now.
I am.
Good times right here.
I look down at Chance. Are you actually hurt?
I'm at about half health, yeah.
Oh, he is
Oh.
hurt. We should. Okay.
I don't remember him taking any damage. I just remember him hanging from the frickin' ceiling.
Wait, Eddie? Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
Fight smarter, not harder. I'm not hurt.
Oh, you're not hurt. Fight
No.
smarter, not harder.
I mean, if I could just rest for a bit, I'd be okay.
There's no time for rest.
Okay, let's go then.
This is the plan we agreed on. We are using supplies in favor of not resting.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak a monster mender to Nash without Chance noticing.
Deception roll, please, or sleight.
Can
No,
you-
sleight of hand.
If I distract, can I give him advantage or something?
It's a 13.
What are you? Oh, Stanley had already before we had a chance to decide how to distract.
All right.
All right, it has to be contested versus Chance's perception.
All right. Oh, natural 13 with a +2.
Oh,
Chance
okay.
saw it. Whether he acts on it or not is up to him.
I'm just staring at you do it.
All right.
Yep.
I look at
So you now
Chance
have a
and
monster mender, Nash. Add a monster mender to your inventory, unless you're going to drink it right away.
I'm gonna put it in my inventory for now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use it yet.
All right. So
John-
add one monster
John-
mender to your.
John's trick worked
Sure.
on me, is what I'm saying. It totally worked on me.
All right. Make sure you add it to your sheets because you're going to forget it if you don't add it.
It's not coming up. Why?
Yeah. Go to equipment. Go to manage equipment.
Yeah, and I
add
got add
items.
items. I got that, and it's
Monster.
just searching forever. Mender. Oh, there.
Monster
Fine. It came
mender,
up. They came
symbol.
up. All right, just doing the one. All right, I'm good.
All
It's in.
right, and then just before we walk away, I touch my mantle, and I touch the top of Chance's head, and I give him a cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
I heard that, Stanley. As I walk away.
You get back. I think it's 8 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to extend my Vorpal blades and attack the wall in a double attack to see if these thin parts I can lightsaber through.
Hang on. Which part of the wall? Oh, you like to slice through the wall?
Yeah, since it's, thin here and we have Vorpal laser blades, I'd like to see if I can make a hole to pass through. And
Are
how
you
long that would
stabbing?
take.
Like, are you piercing or are you slashing?
I would like to slash in the goal of having my first attack with dual attack make a hole big enough for me to pass through.
All right, roll a few attack rolls.
Got a 23 and a 15.
Okay, so one of the blades doesn't pierce in. The second of the blades does pierce in and slice a little hole inside, but it's a slashing motion. So you just see as the smoke clears from hitting the wall with the laser blade, you see a little bit of like light shining from the room on the other side. Small hole, like a rectangular kind of deal, where you've slashed.
Excellent.
Well, they should have had
Friends?
damage,
Oh, okay.
but it's fine.
Wait,
It happened.
Okay. Friends, we were nearly defeated there. We must change our tactics. These walls are thin, and we have blades made of light. I suggest we create new entrances, give holes for our range to shoot through, and overall, avoid standing together.
Spread
Seems
out.
like a sound tactic.
I like it.
I take a step away from Stanley.
He gets it. He understands. Are we taking these two little turds with us, or are they staying here?
Gnomes.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't
Shit
tell
gnomes are
us where to
valuable.
go.
I'm just saying you're not really, I mean, we found you. You're alive. You're good. You did us a solid there, Eddie. I mean, we appreciate the little kill you did. But
I'm the only reason your friend there didn't die.
yeah, but you're the only reason I've got my hand tightly wound around my gold as well, because I don't trust you or your weird little friends. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying, are you gonna? What are we doing? We need a plan. Are these guys coming with us? If that's true, then we probably. I mean, what does that mean? We probably ought to have a meeting.
How dare you question my values? Speaking
You're
of
in-
which, those laser swords, anyone have an extra or something they'd be willing to sell,
No.
Sure.
Nash,
what do
we are
you
currently
have
in the
to?
meeting.
What do you have to trade?
Oh, I got lots of stuff. Name your price.
Well, name your what?
Do you know what I'm offering? I'm offering a laser sword. What do you have?
Name your price for that laser sword there.
What do you have? I don't want gold. What do you have to trade?
You gotta tell me what you're willing to give it up for.
Okay, never mind.
All of you, this is not a short rest. We are moving.
I say in Elvish to Stanley, how come your lizard can talk?
Wait a minute. What? Look down at him. What lizard do you have?
Well, we don't have one, but there have been others around, and they didn't say anything.
Oh, well, he's not like the others. He's not mind
I know he's
controlled.
mean.
He's not our lizard. He's no one's lizard. If anything, we're his.
I didn't know he could speak Elvish.
Oh shit! I don't know what I'm saying. Can't understand a
I'm
word.
not speaking back in Elvish, so
Oh, okay.
they're hearing my side, but they're not hearing yours.
Yeah, you gotta tell everyone if you're speaking in a different language. They're just gonna assume it's common.
Gotcha.
So
Just
you,
a
s-
heads
you said in Elvish, but John replied in Common, so my statement stands. Unless he specifies otherwise.
Look, Varel's right. If we're not taking a break now, we need to move. Enough discussion.
Okay.
And Nash, as much as I hate to do this, I point my ring at the back of his head and I fire healing into the back of his head. You get 7 hit points back.
Oh, sweet. And I'll just kind of grab the back of my head and go, Stanley, you're not so.
Enough. Let's get moving.
All right, thank you though. Ooh, that's still not great. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Gnomes.
Not good enough. Sorry, Stan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gnomes, lead us to the cafeteria.
Okay. And I'm just gonna head down the hallway.
Okay. So is everyone exiting the room? That's that in here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gnomes in
Yeah.
front.
Gnomes in front.
Yep.
Use your small styles and your light feet, and tell us what's before us.
I see some dead bodies.
When there's something of importance, return to us and tell us secretly so we may sneak upon it.
I'm gonna go into stealth if this is how we're doing this.
Well, you can't just go into stealth.
Oh.
You got to tell me where you're hiding. And so,
Let's see.
you know, yeah.
I don't know where the cafeteria even is. 1 second.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Sure.
good to
Well,
know.
would you like to describe to them what you do know and where it is?
Yeah.
Dance.
What's that?
Dance, would you like to?
Well, we woke up here, so we might be a little bit far away from the cafeteria, but there
Don't
is
yell down
one.
the hallway, return to the party, and these are your friends, Nash.
I yell out,
Hope's gonna
sorry,
cock
I'm
her
new at
gun."
this.
You
They're-
don't need to yell. Come here.
They're acquaintances. We met them briefly. So this whole yelling thing is not my idea.
I sneak back as best as I possibly can. Okay, so somewhere up ahead is the cafeteria, and I'm not entirely sure where, but we'll lead you there. We just might take a while.
So, Chance and Eddie, the areas of the map have been revealed where you could provide reconnaissance information to you.
Let me zoom out. Oh, only they can see it though? Or can we?
Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. All right, Eddie, you sure you want me to lead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Eddie's grumpy. He's annoyed by Nash's attitude.
Welcome to the club.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and head up to the hallway and hang a left. And I'm going to, as best as I can, stealth up to the door at the end of that hallway.
Excuse me. The door's closed, so as long as you're quiet, it wouldn't provoke any attention from the other side.
Okay.
You know what's behind there. There are two security monkeys guarding a four-way intersection. There's sort of a chamber in there.
Okay.
They're guarding the doors to the north, which you've never been down.
Okay. I'm going to sneak back to Varel and say, I found a door, and there's some monkeys on the other side.
Well done.
How big are
We
these
have
monkeys? How big? Are these big security monkeys like the kind we beat in here?
Yeah, they're bigger than me.
Well, everything's bigger than you. Like way bigger than you?
I think it's bigger than you.
All right, those are security monkeys, Varel.
I figured with the initial monkey part.
I had you at monkey.
Excellent.
Well, at least we know what that means.
Any other ways in? Any other paths we can take to avoid them?
I don't think so. It's just the hallway. But Eddie and I have been walking around a bunch, so if you're with us, maybe they'll just let you by.
How would that function?
We just say that you're our friends?
You roamed freely through these facilities.
Yeah.
Up
Didn't
until
you?
they tied us up.
Hold on.
Why did they tie you up?
Yeah, explain that.
How are we supposed to know?
So wait, did they knock you out and tie you up?
Oh, no, we just went to bed.
Oh,
Here, though.
That means they knocked him out. They didn't just go to bed. You mean you went to your bed and then you woke up hanging there?
Yeah.
You've been
Go
drugged.
to bed here?
Yeah, we have beds here, don't you?
No.
Well,
Oh, right.
Wait. If that's true, then they would know them as prisoners. Stanley, can you take the form of one of the mind flayers? Enslave us. We will pretend to have worms up our anuses and follow you.
I'm sorry, what now?
Well, no, I can't do that. So that would be the first problem.
You
Maybe
cannot-
the only problem.
You turned into a giant ape.
Yeah, it's weird, the alien physiology. I need a basic understanding of how the creature works, and mind flayers being really strange foreign bodies, it's tricky for the magic to take hold.
Can't you just stick your hands in their foreign bodies over there?
No.
Oh, you can make a costume out of the corpse.
Yeah,
That's a good
actually,
idea.
Yes. I could
Um,
use my cunning artisan to craft you a face mask of their tentacles, and you put on the robe.
Aren't
Why am I the one that has to dress like a mind flayer?
Because you lie best, Stanley, as you just lied to Chance earlier.
You're also very slender.
he lied to me?
You'd fit.
Just chance.
With my voice, I don't know if you've noticed this, but mind flayers don't talk.
Perfect.
Monkeys may not know that. Oh, wait a minute. You don't talk, but Nash does the... No. We'll dress up Nash as the Mind Flayer, and you talk through your megaphone, as though in the mines, and the monkeys will be confused.
I'm in. I like
Well,
this. I like this
doesn't
plan.
involve me dressing as the mind flayer, so I'm definitely more amicable towards this.
I love this plan. Nash Magard loves this plan. Let's do it. Put
And
those.
we're taking a rest.
I want to put tentacles on my face. I want to do it now. I'm so excited.
No,
With
it
a
takes
wall-
it takes a short rest for me to make the tentacle face.
I know.
All right,
I'm just
everybody,
excited.
short rest time.
All right.
All right. Am I able to kill one of the squids in the tank and use it as a hat?
Are they that big? Or well, I guess.
You are this. Yeah, that's just in the realm of possibility. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Would
gonna-
I be
you're
able to
gonna-
do that and take a short rest?
Yeah, you can do a small activity on your short rest. The squids are, flopping around on the ground. It takes some effort to catch one and to continually try and stab it, but you can do it.
Okay.
Scott, use your hit die.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
right.
also going to use my hit die.
Yes, also chance.
Now, Varel, you're using Cunning Artisan to make a costume? Is that... Yeah?
Yes. So Cunning Artisan allows me during a short rest to create a shield, club, javelin, dart, or blowgun needles from a slain creature of medium size. I'm making a face mask. I just hope that would help me.
You're making a face mask.
So
I mean, it's probably less difficult rather than to construct a weapon than to just empty out a Mind Flayer's head.
Yeah. So
Right.
I want to make like a nose, like a fake nose you would in what movie was that? Was that Dragonheart? Where the guy had the fake nose?
Fake nose.
Oh no, that was
Oh, no,
Dragonheart.
wait,
that was Dragonheart.
Conan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a strap that goes around your face and
Yeah.
it replace your nose, but in this case it's a strap that'll go around over his lip and then tentacles will hang down from it.
Oh, I need to do
Okay,
I need to do a
think I
movie
follow.
podcast with Kyle one day. I don't know what it is, but someday there's going to be a movie show. Anyway, keep going.
Kyle picks out interesting details from films. That's
He
true.
really does. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, sure, you could just empty it out and put 2 sea holes in the head, too. But whatever
Oh,
you
like
want to do.
Skin the whole head.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then pretend like it's a latex mask or something.
Yeah, I mean, Nash, are you for that, or would you rather have the strap?
I'm for that. No, whatever helps us be ultra realistic or as
Wear
fooly
the
as we
skin
can be. Yeah.
Cool.
Is
Is
not
there any
way-
okay with that. He already is a gross flesh mask.
Is there any way to animate the tentacles?
He could shake.
Yeah, I could move him like again, like
Yeah, like get his.
Wait. Can Mage Hand be made invisible?
Oh my goodness, Mage Hand picking him up and moving him.
yeah,
around.
yeah.
No, but we could tuck him back behind the tentacles
Yeah.
and have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Cool. So I will empty. So I will skin the head, but leave the meat and the face tentacles, and fashion a sort of sack pool to pull it tight around his neck, and load Nash up in the sack.
Load Nash up
All
in the
right.
sack.
Let's do a survival check for. You don't want to ruin the head.
It's a 11.
An 11. Okay. 11's a little on the low side, Varel.
I mean, I could.
But
There's a,
it's an
there's a
easy
second one.
task. It's an easy task, so you pass. You successfully create. You cut off the head of an illithid. It sort of deflates a bit, which is kind of perfect because it can be worn as like a second skin, right? It's very like, it's not terse and tough, and you're able to use your claws to dig out the inside of the brain and the spinal cord and take that all out and sort of clean it out. Now it's still mushy in there, so I don't know if you have a plan to make it a little, if it stinks and it's mushy and you got to cut 2 holes out. I don't know if you have anything that you can wrap on the inside, or you're just gonna roll with it like that.
I mean, I could not just a short rest, but I would do a bit of like tanning, scraping. Kind of flip it inside out and scrape it a bit so it's not as gooey.
Yeah, you'll need a little bit more than 15 minutes, but
Yeah.
I'm good either way, if it's gooey or not. It's fine.
Cool.
Keep it gooey.
All right, and then I will strip the body and pass Nash the face mask and robe collar business.
All right, Nash, in your notes, because I don't have an item for this in D&D Beyond, you'll just have to put that you have an illithid face mask.
Okay.
And just write it down. That's something that you have now.
All right, hold on. Illithid face mask.
Now, because it's not preserved, it won't last forever. You'll have to get it properly tanned if you want to, have it forever. It'll rot its flesh.
Now, the
Okay.
good news is, Nash, these things float, which you are able to do with your underwear. So make sure you hover
Oh yeah.
when you move.
I need to note all this stuff down. So the mage hand Stanley is going to ruffle
It's gonna be wedged right
The
under my neck,
tentacles.
right? Like down here to do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
under neck,
freaking
and
love
now
this.
floating because underwear.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just making these. I feel these notes are important for me to write.
Do I need to wear anything? That's what's their clothes and stuff? I don't even know what they wear.
I mean, they wear it's kind of like these dark blackened robes. They're indistinct, but they cover most of their body.
I feel like I could do
You
that with
could-
mine. Just kind of wrap mine around a little bit.
Yeah, you could take one of their robes.
Now, how exactly are we going to have me talk for him if I'm also walking with him?
You yell down the hallway with your megaphone?
Yes, but then you go through the door, and what do I do?
I mean, you guys don't have to say anything. Me and Chance can talk for you.
Yeah, but what if they say, Lord Nashington with your cool tentacles, what do you think of this unforeseen circumstance? I need to be able to answer that.
I don't think they talk.
Talk through it. Can only boom my voice.
Oh, they don't talk. You've never heard one of these talk. I mean, we've heard them yell security.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
She
they're the
means
monkeys.
she means the illithid.
Yeah, we've heard them yell
Yeah.
security, haven't we? Or no? Oh
The
no, the
illithids
monkeys
don't
yell
talk.
it. Yeah, the
They
monkeys yell
kind
it.
of just talked in our heads, I thought.
Well, Nash, when you go around the corner, just give them a friendly wave.
But we need a backup plan if the wave doesn't work. Is there anything small you can say, like, tend to your duties, and then that's all, and that's the last you'll hear of me, or something, and then they don't.
Well, sure, but it's gonna sound like it's coming from the guy walking right behind you.
Oh, you can't throw it, really. Well, no, I thought
I mean,
it's.
there might be magic that could help you accomplish this. Does not anyone? You don't have that illusion magic anymore, do you?
Mm-mm, it's gone. Oh no, I have minor illusion. I forgot. Hold on.
I mean, it allows you to create sounds.
Oh, yeah. Create sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. Illusion ends if you dismiss it. Okay, if you create... Is it a okay? It's at will.
It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. So it can be a voice.
Can I use it to project whatever Stanley's saying? With the effects of what Stanley does, the whole reason we're having him do it, right? We want.
I mean, with an illusion, it sounds like you could just do Stanley's voice without him having to do anything. If you, this whole time you had a way of mimicking him.
Yeah, but then but the point isn't to just mimic him. The point is to benefit from the magic of his stuff he says, right?
If you have a way to throw your voice magically, Nash, just use your own voice and project it somewhere faintly above their heads.
Stanley.
Okay.
Nash, I mean no insult. Stanley, you're asking Nash to perform here, to lie. We've been in this situation before.
He's done okay sometimes. Just remember, less is more, Nash. Bare minimum.
I have a pretty good deception.
Okay, they say, where you going? What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say to the cafeteria, you ingrates.
Nope.
Oh.
That's because that's not the direction we're going.
Oh.
They would.
Well, tell me now, and then I'll tell them. Where are we going?
Oh, I thought we were going to the cafeteria.
I thought we were going to the cafeteria too.
Okay.
Where are we,
moment.
Stanley?
During this long rest, why are we going to the cafeteria?
Oh, now I don't. I thought it was to get food. No.
It's a cafeteria.
We have food.
Yeah. Why are we going there then? I don't know.
We were going there because it's the only place we knew, but then we got a gnomish reveal that there was a hallway being guarded, and we assume that's where we were going, so we are now going past the guard.
Yes.
And where you're going is to the transversal drive.
Oh, I can tell them that. We're going to the transversal drive, I'll say. Now, back to your duties, you shit monkeys.
But why would they
Okay.
have prisoners?
The shit monkeys part is not essential, Nash.
I will try to hold back.
How about you just say Uvexiad wants to talk to the prisoners?
Oh, that's,
Uvexiad needs the prisoners,
Now
not
this-
even talk.
this is
'cause,
good.
You know, they don't really talk.
no, this is good. This is good. Okay. How do you say it? You vexed? Vexiadiad?
Uvexiad.
Get a pen.
You vexiad. Here, I'm writing it down. You vexiad?
Okay. Nash, where are you going with those?
With what? The gnomes?
Putting a lot of faith on Nash here.
Hold on a minute. The gnomes you're talking about?
Yes,
want-
this is what the security monkeys are going to ask you, maybe.
Oh,
Do you
where are
want
you
me to
going
do
with
it?
those? Oh,
Ooh,
Uvexiad
Chance, you could
wants.
stand on my shoulders.
I'll say Uvexiad wants to see them.
Okay.
Stand
That's
aside.
good. That's good. Vorel? Any notes?
This is fine.
Is this
I
on my?
think
We will
got
be prepared
this.
to attack.
Can we move along then?
Is this on my
Yes.
face now? Am I wearing it now?
I have already put it on you, yes, and
Ah,
we have suited
sweet.
you up.
All right.
Carter had an idea where she said the two gnomes could stand on each other, and I just wanted to point out that there is a second Illithid corpse in this room.
I can make a second one.
Oh my lord. But that one doesn't hover.
Then there'll be no prisoners.
No, wait, hang on. The point was that
We're
they
the
knew you as
prisoners.
prisoners, and it would increase the believability of us being prisoners too,
Right.
because we'd be with prisoners already seen.
Right.
Also, they float.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, the floating.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
and they
important, too.
can't float. All right, so yeah, forget it. You're not standing on each other's shoulders.
You don't
Although,
know I can't
Vorel,
float.
you could change your
That's
scale
true.
color to match the lizard folk that are around here.
That is an excellent.
Except for all the clothes you're wearing.
Yes. Allow me to get naked, as is my wont. I will load up my things in your bag, and then I will dress later and change my.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we all doing this?
Hold on.
No, I'm the only one getting naked.
Okay.
Chance. Let me
Yes?
ask you your question. Can you float?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because earlier he says, "How do you?" Because he goes, "How do you know I don't float?" So now I've asked, and he said he doesn't. So he doesn't float.
It was Bug and
Well,
Nash. It was Bug
It's
and
just,
Nash.
you know what happens when you make assumptions, right?
Yes, it's a whole ass
You
out of
find
you
out
and me.
that I can't float.
Right.
Very disappointed.
Now
I will
Varel,
head over to the dead
Yeah.
lizard folk, change to the color of the lizard folk, and take his laser rifle.
Perfect. Add a pulse rifle to your
Perfect.
inventory. There must be a pulse rifle or a plasma rifle available in the generic items, so just grab one of those
Sweet.
if you do want to add it to your inventory. And yeah, they're green, the color of the Zarks.
What did the human that we killed look like? What was he dressed like? What was his appearance?
He has red robes. He's a bald head, tattoos all over it. Upon closer inspection, he looks very familiar. He's the human that you encountered in the crater.
Does the robe have a hood?
It does.
We could always disguise someone else as this fellow as well.
That would be you.
That would.
No one else is humany.
Humanish.
Yep.
We prefer humanish.
All right. Well,
I'm
that's
gonna write all this down now. This is
a
crazy.
whole. That's a whole other disguise. I'll go ahead and take his robes. I'll put him on. Was he carrying anything?
Do you have any magic to alter yourself at all, or are you just going with vanilla looks?
He had tattoos, right?
Yeah.
I
But
can
if you're wearing the-
prestidigitate tattoos on my face.
To copy his tattoos?
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it would only be whatever would be visible because I'm going to have the hood up because I have hair.
All right, so let's recap here. Stan Lee is wearing the red robe.
Yeah.
You prestidigitated tattoos.
Yep.
Varel is naked, green, has plasma rifle. Okay.
Sexy.
Did the human talk at all?
The what now? Who?
The
Yeah,
human
we've
that
heard
we
him
fought?
talk, right?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
So you
you did-
could be the one.
So keep in mind the battle lasted maybe 12 seconds, and he was the first to go down. Like he didn't say anything today when you fought him, but you did hear him threaten you, weeks and weeks ago when you.
What did he sound like?
I don't remember. Like this bow, just not remembering. So
Okay.
yeah.
Probably like
let's
an
say,
arrogant jerk.
Yeah.
He sounded like a pirate. Yarr.
so
Yar.
Nash has a
I'd be
mind.
taking these to the whatever dry.
I definitely remember Bo doing a pirate voice, so I'll just go with that.
Yeah, it was this pirate.
Robes. Now you're floating, Nash. And what was the last detail of your costume? Illithid robes, floating, and
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
Mage hand, and that's it. Oh, and then I'm going to use minor illusion to do the voice. I guess I just do that when I
Okay,
do
I
it.
just need to keep track of all the magic that's going on. Stanley doing the mage hand too. Okay, so we've got two prisoners that look like themselves. We've got someone dressed up as the Red Mage Man. We've got Varel looking like a lizard folk drone, and we've got Nash as an illithid. Hope is going to look like Hope. So is there you have a plan?
Oh, let's think about that for a sec.
No, I'm the only prisoner.
Well, I mean, because the gnomes are still prisoners, right? We're still.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I guess you're a new prisoner. But are we gonna have to explain that? Crap.
I mean, this is a demonic facility of sorts.
It may be best if I carry Hope, as though she's been defeated.
That's a good idea.
I like that. Yeah.
Hope's gonna go quiet.
Now, you're not actually defeated, Hope. You maintain your pride, but you are heavily armed, and if you are walking around as such, it may cause attention.
That's a good point.
So I have a weird question, Mr. Varel.
Yes?
Can you close your other eye? Because the other lizards don't have one.
Oh.
Wait, they don't?
No. Only I possess the Eye of Groshil,
Oh.
and it is visible and large.
Got it.
He will feel great shame if I hide him.
But look, Varel, if you could carry me in front of it
Yes.
somehow, my legs could drape over it or something.
Okay.
Perfect. I will carry you like a new babe. covering the eye.
Or you could drape me over your shoulder, but oh,
That is
okay.
how we carry lizard babies.
Oh,
He should drape you over his shoulder so you have to stare at the eye the whole time. That'd be pretty funny. Just hope,
Yes,
just face to
Nash.
face with the
Everything
eye.
we're planning right now is just for the lulz.
All right, so that's the plan. We'll take Hope's thighs and legs and kind of angle them sideways across me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Sounds like a lot. You have a lot of plans.
We got a plan.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's do it before this tentacle goes south. It's starting to stink in here.
Then when we're done, we can celebrate with drinks in the cafeteria.
Fair enough. If there is such a place. Let's go.
All right. What's the marching order?
Well, Nash in front, obviously.
Yeah.
Then
I will say the illithids usually bring
Probably the gnomes after.
the
Yeah.
illithids usually bring up the rear in a lot of cases that you've
Oh.
seen so far.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll be in the rear then.
then
Gnomes in the front?
well, it should look like someone on their side's leading them. I would say either Varel or myself. Then have Nash floating in the back.
Okay. So there's. But I'm moving people into the hallway in the order. Stanley up front. Varel and Hope, where are you guys at?
We'll do so if we put like Eddie by chance sideways, I can kind of draw my gun on them while carrying Hope and kind of be like, "Murr," and we're guards.
We're guards.
Yarr.
So
Darn.
what, like that?
Yeah, perfect.
That's the procession right there.
Yep. That looks good.
All right, you all sort of assemble in the hallway, get your last minute touches before entering on stage together. Anything else you want to do? Any last minute deals? You ready to go?
I think we're ready.
Not forgetting anything? You got all the healing you wanted and short rest business?
Yeah, did everybody do their hit dice, short rest? We're all good.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so the procession moves down, and you quietly move down the hallway. No one says a word now that the plan is underway. And as you approach the door swings open, detecting your presence, and you see two security monkeys kind of standing there, breathing heavy. They don't react to the door opening yet, though. Everyone feels a little tightening in the pit of their stomach.
All right. Gonna use the mantra, always look like you're going where you're supposed to be, and I will march forward with confidence.
All right, so you begin to walk through. Now, I need group deception rolls, please.
Deception.
Now, there's going to be a little bit of modifiers for each one. Stanley, you roll a vanilla 1. Varel, you're going to roll. You have to roll 2. Not only a deception roll, but a sleight of hand as well for hiding your eye. Chance and Eddie, you can roll with advantage because you look like what you're supposed to be.
Still deception
Nash?
rolls though for them.
Nash, you can roll with advantage because of all the extra magic going into your appearance.
Okay.
Hope you don't have to do anything. No roll either. you're lying limp.
Well, I rolled terribly,
All right, so let's hear
but
it.
it's a 20
Oh. Well, how's that terrible?
because I have a plus 13 modifier.
Oh, jeez.
holy cow!
Bards, y'all.
All right, so we got Stanley's roll.
Plus
Next.
For lying there limp, 17, so pretty good.
Okay. All right. 17 for Hope.
17 for me as well. It's better of the two.
A 16 on the deception and a 18 on the sleight of hand.
Okay, and the two gnomes, please.
Got a 17.
Chance.
I'm bringing up the rear with a 14.
Pretty good overall.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, let's see what Bo does.
mean, there's a lot of numbers that could have been worse than those numbers.
Okay.
That's a comforting
So
refrain.
you turn and you begin walking through, and Stanley, let me rotate our group here 1 second. All right, Stanley, you begin walking through, but as Chance and Eddie walk by, one of the monkeys is just sort of just sitting there breathing like they're in their own world. And then one of their eyes moves towards you, Chance. And a furry finger comes out and pushes you deep and says, "Security!" The monkey says, "We're going."
I just point at the door.
Do they see me yet?
Is he asking
Yep, I
me
see-
or is he asking Chance?
He's asking Chance.
Okay.
We didn't really talk about who's supposed to talk first. Like, should I do a
And then-
thing or should somebody else try first? Like the lizard could.
And well, as all this goes out in your mind, the security monkey looks up at you and says, "Go okay."
Go
Gee,
okay.
I give him a thumbs up and nod.
Wait, did you say go okay?
Go okay.
Okay.
That's the security monkey.
All right. Oh, he asks it.
It sounds like a question to you.
Okay.
Yes, and then I point at Stanley.
Is he
He's
looking at me or is
He's looking at Nash.
okay?
He's looking at the elephant. He says,
right.
"Go okay."
Okay, if he's looking at me, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion so that it's just above the monkey's heads, as Stanley had suggested. And I'm going to send a voice. So here's the voice
You've
I'm
heard
sending.
illithid voices, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have, but I don't know how to fake them good, so I'm just going to Nash it the best I can. I'll go. Shit, what was I supposed to say?
Nobody help him. Nobody helps him.
Nobody helps him. Oh, right. I got it. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, Uvexed has required me to bring these prisoners to him.
You get a deception roll, please.
Shit. I'm so nervous about this. Okay. 13?
The monkey looks down. Actually, I need to make a roll. You know what? That's going to be me. I'm going to roll to help determine whether this works or not. In addition to you, so give me a second here.
Do I still get advantage? I didn't get to do that with
You
advantage.
said 13?
Yeah, 13.
Do you get advantage for any reason?
Well,
on
you
your
told me
deception?
earlier I had advantage on the first deception.
Oh,
roll.
because your costume was killer. You got advantage on the costume.
So
well, it doesn't matter because this will be a succeed.
Okay.
The monkey looks at you and goes, "Security," and then he sits back into his corner and he
Okay.
says, "Go."
All right. Let's keep
All
moving.
right. We go.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
All right, the security monkeys are just quiet. They breathe there, and the procession quietly makes its way through another set of doors, and it closes behind you.
Okay. Very exciting.
There's a long hallway before you that appears to end in another set of double doors, 100 feet down from where you are. There's a sort of dim illuminating lighting sort of every couple of feet on either side that makes its way down, but it's the passage, it looks as though it gets darker towards the end, and the strange sound of metal echoes through the walls.
as we move forward, I'll lean back and kind of whisper to Varel. Do you think we should maintain the ruse, or do you want to prepare for a fight?
Say we keep it up until we find a mind flare.
Okay. Keep up the ruse. We can
But
keep
if there's a
going.
mind flare, we scatter in all directions.
Oh, right, because of the cone.
And then to the gnomes, I'll say, but we regroup and attack. We don't keep running.
Oh, okay.
Can't make any promises.
You better, you little shit.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I'm
you do
doing-
mean attack the mind flayer, right?
Yes. Attack the mind
Okay.
flare.
I don't want to do it wrong, because he gets mad.
Fair enough. That's my underwear.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're going to proceed down the hallway, keeping your ruse in check, basically? Is that
Yeah,
understand correctly?
for now.
Yep.
Okay. So you proceed quietly down the hall, sort of whispering at each other in this, chastising one another in a small way. I'm actually kind of doing stuff. while we're
Actually,
doing
before
this.
we go too much further, I will whisper to Varel and just lean back again and go, that helmet could be very important if we are going to run into a mind flayer through the next door. Varel,
the sound of a baby emanates from Nash's back.
Yeah, it's my arm.
I feel bad I threw that at him right as he took Flynn. I was like, hey, here's another chance for you to talk.
What were we thinking? We didn't. I mean, Mage Hand is fine. I just realized because Bo said it. The baby hand could be out here doing this the whole time, flicking around with the
Oh
tentacles.
yeah,
That's a
that
good
would have been a
point.
good use for the baby hand, actually.
Frick. I totally.
What you
forgot.
can do is tie a string to the baby hand, so it needs to lift up really high. It can string it up really high.
Yep. Oh well.
Is there a way you could have your bag open and I could like reach into it and grab it out?
Why don't I just give you the bag for the moment?
Because I don't have any way to hold it. I'm holding a
just-
gun. It.
Oh, we'll hang it over Hope.
I can hold it if you need to.
No,
Okay,
I'm
I'll-
not giving you a damn thing. And
I'll take the bag and I'll tie it around Hope's belt loop, and I can reach into there and grab the helmet if need be.
Perfect.
yes. Just put your hand in, think of the item you want, and it will come to you.
So Hope has the bag of holding now.
Yes.
Yeah, her belt does. Yeah.
I reach into my pocket and pull out a little tiny thing and eat it.
It's like George Miller with the sandwiches here.
I'm gonna elbow Chance and hold out my hand like I want one.
Okay, I give you a little piece of kind of very old and fermented looking mushroom.
I'm gonna eat it.
Wait, are you getting drunk?
Yep.
Yep. He said yep so fast.
I know. I probably wanted to reveal it at a later date, but I need to know because I need to know how much disadvantage you're getting or advantage you're
I
getting.
just took 2 little bits, just enough to kind of relax a little.
keep a buzz going. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Fermented mushrooms for alcohol.
Got a little alcoholic, freaking tiny guy running with us. Perfect.
All right. So you've made your way down the hallway, and there's another set of doors. Do you walk through them? Any more last minute adjustments before you walk to the next door?
No.
No, I can do voice again because it's a cantrip, so I'm ready for
All
that.
right. So
Me
the
too.
door opens, and purple smoke, or not smoke, but mist, just billows out of the door, and that covers the ground, and all you can kind of see is purple mist. And interestingly enough, you do make out that the sides of the wall, which looks clean and white from some sort of ancient laboratory type facility, on the other side of the doors, the walls turn cavernous, just immediately.
like
All of a sudden,
dirt,
as if you're walking into a cave,
like dirt and stone.
dirt and stone. Yeah.
Okay. Weird.
Is it all like solidly cut, or is there loose earth? Like it's just been recently.
It looks like cavernous, like naturally formed cave.
Okay.
Is it dripping? Are the walls like kind of moist?
Yeah. There's a little bit of, there's definitely moisture in the air because of the mist, right? The mist flowing in. There's some difficulty seeing, but after a moment of it spilling out, it does clear up a bit. You see the cavern continues on to some sort of a ending, like there's a door, but the material is blue, purple in substance. You're not quite sure what you're looking at until you get closer.
It's like the mist stuff we've witnessed a lot lately, the same kind of purple.
Yes, same
Okay.
kind of mist. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Proceed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You proceed further. I will now open up a new map on Roll20 for you as you enter into this new area. You walk down about 20 or 30 more feet, and you'll find yourselves on the bottom right of this particular map. The door, the hallway that turns less into a cave, and you notice that there's this sort of hard stone on your feet, and the walls along the side become very hard and almost reflective, like looking at some sort of crystalline type surface. It forms from cave to crystalline very quickly, and in front of you is what appears to be some sort of crystalline kind of door. In the middle, there is a place where it looks like a four-fingered hand might be, like there's an impression of like an outline of a four-fingered hand in the middle of this round sort of looking, these circles inscribed on the door with symbols sort of running, symbols in a language you don't know, running all around the thing. Crystalline, what does that mean?
Nothing. I've always heard crystalline, so it's
Oh,
just cracking up.
crystalline.
Yeah, it's fine. Skeletal. It's fine.
Is it not crystalline? Okay.
I don't know actually.
Anyways, you see before you sort of a crystalline door. Crystalline door.
I don't know. Crystalline is starting to sound right. to
Does
me.
it? But that's like saying Vaseline instead of Vaseline.
Wait, what?
Wait, but he is
Wait.
saying Vaseline. That's,
Oh, no, you're right, you're right.
empowering his
Saying
choice.
right.
Vaseline.
No, you're right. Varel's right, or Kyle's right. I actually backed you up.
Unexpected Vaseline. All right, I think we're gonna take our break there. I'll let you contemplate what you need to do with this door and contemplate crystalline and Vaseline.
Yeah, need some real
Crystalline
thought.
by
I think.
Maybelline.
Yeah, Maybelline.
Oh, crystalline Vaseline by Maybelline.
Yeah, Maybelline, Vaseline for crystalline. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll continue with what we got going here on There Will Be Dungeons. Don't go too far, everybody. We'll be right back.